It was so cool to be back, even just with the crew backstage. So many familiar faces. But that's another. I call them family on its own. But it was also so cool to have so many peers in one room. People that I've watched since season 1 and voted for, and you name it. But being in one room on one stage, it was a cool thing for me just to see that and to get to shake their hand and say thanks for what you do, and to have them return the favor. And it's just a weird thing to have people you look up to acknowledging you on their level. It's a very bizarre thing, but it was really cool. It was cool.
It was fun. It was really cool to see, everything behind the scenes and get to meet some of his friends that he's talked about. Yeah, it was awesome to get to see him in that element.
Oh yeah, we met right after all that time. So there were even times backstage I was like, okay, so this is what it was like to a T. This is what Idol was like. So it was really cool to get to experience that with her. Yeah, I mean, the thing that I felt God telling me when I was on the show is don't be preaching. There's so many people that are preaching, that are pointing a finger, that are doing whatever. Just love on them. Just show them that you have something that they don't, and that doesn't mean you have to tell them. I think that's something that we get so confused with nowadays. We have sometimes a hateful attitude towards even a certain group of people. It's just like, man, it's like if we just showed them what it was like, and what it was like to have a God who loves us. It's like maybe that will be so much louder than words, but man, a cool story even just last week, I had Clay Aiken walk up to me, and there's all sorts of stuff about Clay, but he was the nicest person. He came up to me, knew me by name, and said, man, I'm such a big fan of what you do. He listed off 2 or 3 songs and said he had performed one of them at a charity event, and I sat there and I thought, I'm like, how cool is that? Because when I saw Clay walk in, I'm going to be real honest, I was thinking the same thoughts that a lot of our Christian cliques do, but God humbled me real quick, and he's like, I love him just as much as I love you, and he's actually a fan of yours, so take that. It was just like, it was really cool. So it was just kind of a wake-up moment for me. We can be so judgmental, but sometimes they're looking at us, and we don't even realize it, So just wanted to challenge you guys with that. Like, who knows who's looking at you, and whether you approve or disapprove of their lifestyle, that's not our call. We'll call the love on them regardless. So yeah, it's pretty cool.